Alright, everybody, we are back. I apologize for that. We changed the title of this live stream to Bad Weather because we are going through bad weather where I am. We got 50-mile-an-hour wind sustained, gusting to 70, so the internet is not exactly cooperating with us. So I apologize for that and getting kicked off, but we are back and we're going to continue to get busy on the farm. So again, appreciate everybody hanging out with us through the inclement weather and just relaxing and having fun. Again, if you're new here, I am Scuba. We got James, the wild card, working the pit. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We'll stream as long as we can. Hopefully the weather won't knock us off again, but if it does, I apologize in advance.
So when was the estimated arrival of the rest of your part?
Everything should be here tomorrow. The video card, RAM, my solid state hard drive, all of it should be here tomorrow, so get back to putting it together. And man, I haven't built a computer in a long time, and boy, there is a lot of cables to hook up to this thing and the motherboard.
It doesn't sound like you're building just any computer either. It sounds like a supercomputer.
Well, yeah, like I said, it'll zip right along. Like I said, we're gonna be running the new Intel i7-7700K Caddy Lake version. It's clocked at 4.2 gigahertz. I got a cooler for the processor. Some have overclocked it to 4.9 gigahertz. We'll run 32 gig of RAM at 3200 megahertz, and then we got the new 1080 NVIDIA GeForce card. It's got 8 gigabytes of dedicated memory just for the video card alone, and then we got a 500 gigabyte solid state drive for the OS and things like that. So yeah, it should scream right along. I'm hoping, anyways. That's if I can get it put together correctly and not destroy anything. Yeah, Donuts. James bit the dust in that crash, that's for sure. How he landed his trailer on top of his truck. Again, that'll I don't think we could repeat that if we wanted to or tried to.
If there's anyone going to accept the challenge, it might be Donuts.
Donuts could probably pull it off. Conut says he will accept that challenge.
I can't say that I'm surprised.
I know, either can I. I don't know. I don't think we could have done that if we tried to, with landing the tipper on top of your truck. I just don't think it'll happen again. That was some messed up stuff.
I think you'd have to have all the OJs lined up in just the right spot.
You probably would. Anthony driving his truck around one-handed ends up in the river.
No rivers on your haul road, we could use one-handed.
That's very true.
That hiccup in the stream really put us behind on our getting a pit per night filled up.
I know, we'll have to hopefully streamline here. Hopefully we can move along at a pretty quick pace. Right now we've been playing a lot of Farming Simulator. Been playing a little bit of World of Warships. We'll be alpha testing Cattle and Crops, which will be Farming Simulator's direct competition in around mid-March. I have the early access alpha for that, so stick around, we'll be doing that. Once I get my new computer build that has actually some power to play some other games, going to venture into all sorts of different things. So stick around. You have to stay tuned to see what we do next. Yeah, Jack, if you have it, there's a link in Facebook. You can PM it to me. If you don't mind, if you PM me the link, that would be great. And you can, again, the link on Facebook where you can send a message and post that link is in the description for the video. So if you don't mind doing it, that would be great.
What's that for? The supersized tipper?
Yeah, that'll hold, what was it, like 140 or 150,000 of anything?
I think I've seen that pop past me once. I think it's black, but I never ever did see it again. I did think of you when I saw it, but I didn't get back to it to download it or get a link out of it. I couldn't find it again.
Yeah, no, we'll have to check that out because again, that'd make short work for us.
I don't know if I'd be able to keep up in the pit here. We're going to have to get some more manpower in here helping out.
That's very, very true.
I'll accept the challenge of trying, though.
No, absolutely. Jack's saying it's actually just got it. It's 180,000 liters that it would hold. That'd be kick-ass. Yeah, definitely. We need that, Jack. Send me the link via Facebook from the description if you don't mind. We'll get it loaded in and we'll test it out. Hey, Ryan. Thanks for hanging out. We're playing on, this is Goldcrest Valley. It's a slightly modified version of Goldcrest Valley that basically just has all the animal pens right up next to our farm is all. But it's the standard Goldcrest Valley with the exception of the animal pens being moved. And we're up at the biogas plant as I'm crashing. Because I'm trying to, that's one thing I have to learn. Don't back in the truck and read the YouTube chat at the same time. Because that's when bad things happen.
wanted one night, if we're just hauling stuff, we could get up. I could do up, figure out how to switch mods around. I could do up a 1,000,000-liter trailer just for the heck of it one night.
Now that's just madness. Madness, I tell ya.
I'm not doing silage with a 1,000,000-liter trailer. Just
I was
too
going
much.
to say, yeah, no, that's too much. Jack, thanks for sending that link over. Once I wrap up this stream tonight, we'll get that installed. Jack, do you play, I'm assuming you're playing on a PC version, and if so, for anybody else out there, if you're interested, we're looking for some more people to join us in multiplayer. You're welcome to join us if you have a headset and a mic in Discord, but if not, you don't have to, but we'd love to get some more people into multiplayer, so if you're interested in doing that, hit me up on Facebook with the link in the description. I can share all the mods that James and I are running for multiplayer, so you're able to get in. So, again, if anyone's interested in doing that, reach out to me and let me know. But before you do that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Maybe we can get even with the bad weather, maybe we can get a 10 like video. Again, we do baby steps here. We're not looking for the masses. We're just here to have fun.
Some of these past streams are getting some pretty high views on them, though.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I appreciate everybody's support that they've been giving to us and hanging out with us. No complaints on my end there.
Without people viewing them, we'd just be a pair of dummies goofing around.
Well, we are still a pair of dummies goofing around, regardless if people are watching or not.
Yeah, there's no argument there. There we go. Little one finally fell asleep, so I can switch over. I don't have to hold a button to talk every time. Yeah, shenanigans are fully welcome. We're all about shenanigans over here, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Within reason.
Okay, that's correct. The rules are in the stream. I don't have many rules, but they're in the stream, so pay attention to them. Well, hopefully you can get it set up soon, Jack, and you'll be able to get online in the PC version. If you do, like I said, let us know. But in the meantime, we appreciate you hanging out with us and sharing that mod for the tipper.
Hey, you'll have to pass that along. Get that going right away. Use it for the last hit here.
And thank you, Jack. Hashtag it up. Hashtag it up for Jack Den, who just hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you subscribing, Jack. Hashtag up Jack, everybody.
Had too much Kool-Aid. I don't know how to hashtag.
You press the hashtag button and then put his name behind it. Hashtag
I could do that.
Hashtag it up for Jack. Jack?
How about I just say hashtag Jack and then run into you?
There you go. I was gonna say, why are you trying to mess up my mojo here while I'm trying to back in my trailer?
Would it be me if I wasn't running into you at some point?
No, that is very, very true.
It's like a hidden skill I have. I don't look behind me. I just back up.
Alright, bud. Give me 1 second. I will be right back, everybody. And James, I have to go make myself a new beverage.
Right on. Mine's disappearing quicker than I expected to.
Yeah, mine is disappeared way too quickly. I will be
I
right.
might need to slow down though. I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah, that's when things will get. That's when things will get really bad. You thought it was bad with us crashing our trucks when we started the stream. Give it another hour, and you'll really see us perform well. I'll be right back.
Yep. Go ahead.
What are you doing out there? And what did you find?
All I can see is that freaking power lines are whipping around like they're freaking spaghetti. Like, swaying. What? Ew. So we won't see April's baby. That is crazy, but I don't see anything out of place. Our thing is open again. Is it? Because I closed it when I got home. I know, these are like my best.
Dude, you've gotten 2 new subscribers today. Here I am back. Sorry about that. But I was parched and I needed a drink. My goodness.
There's very little more unsafe than not being hydrated.
I'm just saying. 70% water, right? Gotta have some type of liquid. Hey Ryan, how are you tonight? Yes, you are more than welcome to join us on multiplayer. But we do have some mods that we're running that you have to have downloaded. And again, we are playing on the PC version. So if you are interested in joining, Ryan, send me a message via Facebook. The link is in the description. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. When I'm done with the stream tonight, I will link up with you. I will share the mods that we are currently running, and you will be absolutely welcome anytime we do multiplayer to join us. Would love to have you. We can use all the help we can get.
We don't seem to do projects in a small way. Like, look at us. Let's do some silage for the BGA here. We're on the 4th pit.
What fun would doing anything small be? Go big or go home, right?
Never said it would be fun. I just said we don't do it in a small way. We could use some help.
Absolutely. What are we drinking? I'll drink anything that's liquid and has alcohol in it. If it's got alcoholic content in it, sign me up.
I got a big problem now. I used the last of the ice in my last drink, so I'm going to have to either just drink it straight out of the bottle or drink it warm anyhow.
Isn't there ice outside where you live? Can't you just go outside, like pick up some snow or something, or is it all gone?
Yeah, I just got to step out the door of my igloo and grab some ice.
That's all you got to do.
I don't even live to the north. I'm straight west of you, you fool.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
I'm in that little southern tip of Canada.
That's the best time to drink, though, is when it's really cold out and you don't even, and you're outside, you don't even need a fridge or anything. You just throw the beer right in the snow.
Oh, I've dug out a good snow cooler in my time.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh, yeah. They used to all laugh at me going to parties when I was in high school. I showed up with my buck out. Okay, I shouldn't say high school, and that was illegal. We'll say college just for the sake of argument, because the drinking age is a little different. But I used to show up at these parties with a 5-gallon pail and a piece of 2x6. My pail was full of beer and ice, and I just sat on the board and I reached down and grabbed a beer whenever I needed one. Cooler and chair all in one.
That is a beautiful thing right there.
It wasn't pretty, but it did the job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why the hell not? My poor truck's all muddy again. It was so clean when it rained today, and now it's just a giant mess.
You could borrow my Kenworth if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I waxed it with the special wax. It'll never ever get dirty again.
Yeah, right. Oh, your new one that you got.
Yeah, my Kenworth.
Yeah, no, I'm good for now.
What do you think of the paint job on that? It's a sharp looking unit.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Where?
Wikipedia.
Oh. Jack, I am in New York, and it is windy as a mofo up here right now. It is not pretty. We're just getting images in now with all the people that are without power. You know, at the gas stations, they got those little canopies right over the pumps.
Yep.
One of those just blew down and it's blowing down the street.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You're getting some excessive winds. That doesn't just happen on your average breezy day.
No, it's bad.
Oh, we didn't get quite that wild. I heard down, like, around the tip of Ontario, down near Detroit area there, they got wild wind. They stayed south of us.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, we hit almost 70 today. And we got this wind and this front moving through. And
yep.
We're going to be, tomorrow morning, it's going to, the morning temperature around 5 and 6 tomorrow is going to be 20. You know,
yeah.
So you're going, you know, a 50-degree swing in, you know, an 8-hour period. Gotta love that.
It's not nice. It's just a cruel joke.
Hey, I think it is.
Yeah, I heard that down around like Detroit, Windsor area, they said, I don't know, it was a Canadian stat, so in kilometers, but I heard something like 136 kilometer wind gust was the top.
And hang on, I have to interrupt you. We have breaking news. April the giraffe.
Oh, no.
April the giraffe is still standing around and has not had a baby. So
I thought you were going to surprise me.
No baby yet.
I thought you were going to say the ooey gooey part had begun that we discussed yesterday.
No, there's no ooey gooey yet. No hooves coming out of the hoo-ha. No ooey gooey, nothing. Well, hopefully the weather cleans up here for you, Jack, shortly. We're getting into spring and summer. But yeah, you guys get it a lot worse than us in North Dakota from a snow perspective, that's for sure. We had a considerably mild winter.
Yeah, it was too mild.
Yeah, I'm backing in again, gotta not read the chat. Boy, you got this thing racked and stacked already, don't you? How much do we have in there?
787, 89, 90 something.
We need to be over 800,000 with this one here.
Just over 800,000. I don't mess around with my bunk silos.
I see this. If you want to take a break for a minute, if you want to grab a truck and go down to our biodiesel plant, throw a little cash in our pocket. I think there's 100 plus thousand gallons of fuel if you want to make a trip and sell one really quick for a quick 100,000.
I could do that. Then if I get a few minutes, I could just sell some silage too.
Yeah, throw a little cash in the pocket, sell some biodiesel.
I can do that.
And then it'll give me, like I said, it'll give us a couple minutes, and I can
You can put 2 or 3 loads on each side now.
Yeah, and then that'll keep you busy in the pit for a little while.
Hey, I just switched over to the planter tractor and I seen a truck just going by like a bolt of lightning.
I'm assuming it was mine.
I would hope it was yours, but if it's not, we might have something going on here.
That's very true. That's crazy, Jack. 3 feet of snow in the first week of winter. No, thank you.
We had something like that too. And we had a white Christmas, and then by New Year's, I think it was all gone. We've hardly had any snow here since.
Yeah, again, this winter and last winter, we didn't have any real major, knock on wood, snowstorm coming through.
I'll tell you, it's real hard to maintain an igloo like this.
I bet it is. I'm just surprised how great of internet connection you get. You know, I'm in a solid structured home, and you're playing out of an igloo, and your internet's better than mine.
It's all about the metal post. One big long pole. No, it's been rotten. You take it from a guy that looks after the roads. It'd be nice if they'd just stay froze for the winter.
Want to give me a soda before you start? And I forget, what do we get? I think actually we get just under 125,000 for a tanker of fuel at 40,000 liters.
Yeah, might be something like that. I got the Kenworth ready to go here. I'm just getting out of here, heading for town. I switched over, got my truck hooked on a tanker now.
Well, don't crash it and flip it over.
At least there's a lid on the trailer.
If you do, I'm ending the stream and I'm not coming to save your ass.
I could just jump out and leave you with the mess. James has left the stream.
You know how?
Where did he go?
You know how I'll fix it? I'll go right to the shop. I'll go right to the shop and sell your truck and the trailer.
You wouldn't do that. It's full of fuel.
Watch me. That's crazy. I'm waiting. I'm trying to drive my truck here, and waiting for the rest of the Jack's story. When school was canceled, he was working. He had zero visibility, and he came over the hill, and there was a blank.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what the blank was after you came over the hill. The anticipation's killing me. I'm trying to drive my truck, and I keep glancing over at chat to get the end of the story.
Probably a Canadian on a dog sled.
He probably
Did you say North Dakota?
He probably came over the hill and plowed through your igloo.
I might be Canadian, but that's one thing I've never done. I always thought it'd be neat to figure out how to dog sled, but never did it. We use snowmobile now. I'm sure you've heard of them, Scuba.
Yes, I have.
Your balmy beach country down there.
Oh, Jack had to actually dig himself out of the ditch with a front loader. We did that earlier. What am I looking at?
When it catches up, it picks up and you
I had to have a 65-ton rotator rescue me this winter. There was no digging me out. I was in too far.
Me, I'm struggling this time following the damn forage harvester.
That's the easy part.
I know it is.
You want me to sell 2 loads of fuel or just 1?
If you want to sell 2, you're more than welcome to sell 2. I'm on my way back. This is only the second load that I'll be putting up there since you've been selling fuel. So yeah, you can.
Yeah, bury me deep. I'll then take another load up.
Yeah, drop another one.
Actually, other than the odd lag spike, this stuff does work pretty good. Should give it a whirl. You probably won't like it though. You're fussy about new mods.
I'm picky. What can I say?
It drives very similar to the one you're using right now.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't do anything with it except hook it up to the trailer.
It's nearest I can tell it's driving pretty similar to the one you're driving right now.
Yeah.
I like it. Looks cool. Did you see the chrome ladies on the back of the fenders?
Yes, I did. Why can't you make that one for me in green? I want green, not orange.
I don't know how to change colors. If anyone out there watching knows how to change the colors, I will gladly send it to them. They can maybe even fix the camera for the inside camera.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Anybody that wants to upgrade this thing, I'm going to put it out on a mod site one of these days. We got a nice, we'll keep it exclusive for a little bit. But I'll put it out and see if anyone wants to fix the hiccups to it. Because I've maxed out my modding knowledge.
Works for me. But again, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. There's James the Wild Card is selling some biodiesel right now. I am Scuba. I am working on loading the pit. And James will be back up here shortly to compact it and make it look nice and pretty. We're on our mission to fill up this biogas plant and ferment it and make a bunch of silage. Donuts in YouTube chat says, I want to see some donuts.
You should be selling fuel if you're going to be showing off donuts.
Yeah, exactly. Donuts, you gotta get all healed up and get back in here. You can do all the donuts you want.
Yeah, he could watch a lot on his screen. Half the time when he was in, we didn't know where he was. He was off doing donuts someplace or stuck in a ravine.
Yeah, stuck in a ditch, fell in the river. You name it.
Donuts gone wild.
Exactly. I'm getting excited for the alpha of cattle and crops coming out, man. I gotta tell you.
You've been watching some of the videos?
On their website?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched all of them that they had posted on their website. Excuse me.
One thing that I really found neat about it was that it's all real gameplay from what they say. They claim it's all real gameplay, not computer modified at all.
Right. I agree. We'll have to see.
Yeah, well, I don't know. As far we don't have any choice but to believe them at this point. But they say that's all real gameplay, and it looks really cool. Like the way they've got the mud dynamics and stuff. It looks it's got really good potential. I'm not going to get my hopes up just yet, but it sure looks like it's got a good chance to be a really good game.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, some of the stuff in those videos is, I mean, the realism, you know, like you said, with the mud and whatnot alone. I mean, that's cool as hell. So I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully they stay on schedule and we'll have it in the next couple of weeks for the early alpha.
Have you ever heard much about the mod called Courseplay?
I've never heard of it.
Oh no? It's kind of like it uses hired workers, but you can make yourself a path and just like you record a path that you drive. You can't use it; doesn't work in multiplayer at all. But anyhow, you can make a path for your trucks or whatever, or you can use it. It sometimes works better than the hired worker in funny shaped fields. But anyhow, the guys that made that, it's a script mod. And the guys that made that are the ones that are working on cattle and crops, and apparently it's going to be built right into the base game, where you can basically just tell it to go and sell stuff at this particular sell point. It'll just drive to it for you. You won't even have to record the course, from what I'm gathering.
Oh wow, no kidding. Yeah, that'd be neat. I did test out. I have the Follow Me mod.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
so when I started a new game and I bought everything at the shop, instead of driving
Yeah.
one by one, I did actually successfully get the Follow Me mod to work and drove everything back to the farm in one fell swoop.
I've never used that.
It's nice.
Well, I've thought about it.
Yeah, if you're starting a new game and you're just buying a bunch of stuff instead of driving every unit back one at a time, that's the only
See
thing
what
I've used it for.
See, what I usually did was I just used that course play and I'd record a course back to the farm, and then I'd go back to the shop and I'd send everything on that course, and they would all go back and run into each other at the other end.
Yep. We'll have to get
But
together.
they haven't.
I'll have to link
What's
up
that?
with you. I'll have to link up with you offline. I want to get another game going so that we can alternate back and forth between the farm.
Okay.
But
Yep.
I got the snow mod, and I got all the
Yes.
snow vehicles and whatnot. And
Yeah,
I'd like to do something goof around with some snow removal.
Yeah, we could do that. Just we'll talk when we shut the stream down tonight.
Works for me.
We can talk for a few minutes about it and see if we can come up with a game plan at least.
Well, there you go. Jack's saying you can use Courseplay, and you can run multiple combines on one field.
Oh yeah,
Multiple
it's crazy
grain-
what you can do.
Yeah, with multiple grain carts, multiple trucks hauling to any location, sell points, silos. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. And again, they're supposed to be building that directly into cattle and crops. Boy, that's really hard to say.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I think I'm getting kicked.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
I've lost. I don't know. I was pushing a pile up. Yep, I lost connection. I was pushing a pile up and everything just stopped. Didn't even lag first. I think it might be that glitch coming back. It hasn't bothered us for quite a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm showing everything green right now.
Yeah, no, there was no hiccup at all. I had an awesome ping and it just stopped for whatever reason. I'll try and join back in.
I'm trying to read the YouTube chat. Now it's apparently just driving in a circle. Hello, Daniel.
Well, yeah.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well this evening for me. Evening, morning, afternoon, wherever everybody is. Hope everybody's having a good day or had a good day. Do us a favor though, again, if you're new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll do live streaming daily. A lot of cool stuff coming up in the month of March. New computer build, alpha testing cattle and crops, maybe throw in a little Battlefield 1, World of Warships will definitely be on the list. So all sorts of cool stuff coming up. So again, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already, so you get the notifications when we're live. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description.
Okay, says we're connected, so here I come again for whatever reason.
I'm just gonna unload another truck.
Right on. I got a lot of work to do. You got a good pile on that one side when I get back in.
I know I was gonna dump it there, but you unfortunately you got disconnected with your front loader there.
Yeah, it kind of just when you get disconnected, unfortunately, you don't get much opportunity to move.
That's what I call some bullshit.
Yeah, I should at least be allowed to park my machine first.
You should send a complaint.
I don't think they'd listen. I think the number of complaints about this synchronizing, and they never did anything about it when they came to 17. I doubt they'd worry about letting us move our equipment. That's the biggest, number one complaint about the multiplayer that I've always heard is the synchronizing.
Alex, that truck is green, and it is just that dirty. I know, it's pretty pathetic. We need a good rainstorm, because I'm not going to wash it, because we got too much work to do on the farm. But yes, that is a green truck. Painted with a dirt paint scheme. It's green painted with dirt. That's what I should have done. I should just buy a brown truck. Then no one will ever know if it's brown or if it's dirt. But yeah, look at that. It's just a giant mess.
I'd have a favorite color of green.
I know.
My blue truck's not getting any dirtier than it started out this stream.
Where do we get a? Do you have to go to the shop to buy a power washer?
Just push P, go into the shop. But yeah, you got to place it. It's replaceable.
Well, where the hell do we have to place it? Anywhere?
Wherever you want to place it. Yeah, wherever you want to put it.
How about we? All right, I'm gonna let's buy a power
You want
washer.
one?
James.
Oh yeah, I don't have permission. I can't. You won't give me any money. Tell me I spend it all.
I don't know how to give you money. How do I give you money?
Try going into the multiplayer thing. I think on the right side when you go in there, if you highlight me, you can give me money. I don't have any money. My spending habits are all wrong.
Oh, look at that. I can kick you. I can ban you.
Oh yeah, you can do all kinds of good stuff. Don't kick me, please. I just got back.
It won't even let me give you money. I see
it won't?
Yeah, I see the option for it, but it's null.
Is there?
Let me look in the other option.
There's another option somewhere. I think I've seen about allowing me to have separate accounts or something.
Sell vehicles on, trade out, on. I'm just turning everything on.
Have I just been mixing my drink? Hey, I got -$1. Hey, there, I got money now.
All right, go buy a power washer. Go buy a power washer and place it someplace convenient for me.
I'm gonna put one right up there by the scale at the shop up here, or at the BGA here.
Perfect.
I don't think they're very much money.
Yeah, drop that bad boy up there, and I'll get this truck loaded up, and then we'll get it cleaned up all nice and pretty like.
The amount of work we've been doing up here, we can put one up here. Oh, what did I just try and buy? Oh, we don't want a heating plant. We want a power washer.
Oh, you just gotta convince him a little more, Alex. Or you can either convince him a little bit more, or save your money save your allowance or whatever it is, and save your pennies up on it, and then you can ask him if you can purchase it on your own with your own money after you have it all saved up.
There you go. It's right next to the scale. You should be able to see it there.
Alright, I'm on my way to unload this truck, and then we're going to we'll try and clean this bad boy up and get the mud off.
What's Alex trying to save some money to buy the game?
Yeah, Alex plays it on Xbox One, but he wants it for the PC. So yeah, he's trying to convince his dad to let him get it. So I told him, I said, hey, save your money, save your allowance, however you do it.
Yeah, that's
We need a mod for like a drive-through truck car wash.
There was one for 15 that was like a wash bay, but it still wasn't drive-through. You still had to get out and hold the gun and spray it at the truck.
Cool. I will check out the photos you sent, Jack, once we end the stream. We'll probably be, probably in the next half hour or so. We'll be wrapping it up and calling it a night. But again, we do the live streaming daily, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. I know you have, Jack, and I do greatly appreciate that. I don't know, we'll see if there'll be a live stream tomorrow or not. I don't know, because the rest of the parts for the computer I'm building are all arriving tomorrow, so I'm going to have my hands full trying to put that together. And again, I can't read the YouTube chat and back in my truck at the same time.
Not going to be any paint left on your trailer to wash. You keep backing into those walls.
No, that's all right. This trailer's seen better days.
That trailer's got a lot of miles on it. Look at all the silage it's hauled.
Alright, how do we use this here power washer?
Think you just get out, and I don't know what button you gotta push, but walk over to it. That'll give you the gun. You gotta push a button, and you'll get the gun in your hand. You get it working? Nobody's gonna believe you when you wash that truck what color it used to be.
Oh, look, it's turning a pretty green.
Green? I thought it was blue.
Green, blue, brown. It's all the same.
Yeah, it's just green.
Yeah, look how pretty she is now. Watch out, boys.
Wow. Look at that. Don't drive it. You'll get it dirty.
What do you want me to do? Just sit around and stare at it? Look, now you made me crash into the fence trying to leave the damn biofuel plant.
That's just because you were excited because your truck was shiny. The sun reflected off the hood.
Ah. Cool. Hey, Alex. Thank you for the sub. I do greatly appreciate it. We got our truck all cleaned up, barreling down the road. Look at that. We're just gonna admire it just for a second because yes, I told you guys, I told you it was a green truck. And oh, she is so pretty.
Nobody believed you, did they?
No, they thought I was driving around a brown truck. The truck that I picked the color brown. It is bad. I don't want to be driving it. Oh man, that's good. It's getting dirty already. Son of a gun.
Need a different truck to hook up to the trailer to haul it around the field, and then you can just drive it when it's on the road.
Hey, that's very true.
I think I just got kicked again. It hasn't told me yet, but I can't move. Yep.
You're booted.
Very inconvenient spot for me to leave the loader again.
Hey, this I have to say, this is on your end at this point, because I'm still, when it just said you got disconnected, I just checked my connection and it's screaming right along.
As it was disconnecting, I was actually hearing a pretty good solid wind gust outside my house, so it might have been something to do with my internet.
Did it blow the roof off your igloo?
No. That's why we have a dome. It's very solid, stands up against wind damage very well.
It just blows right over the dome of your igloo.
Swirls around it. I gotta check my chimney for damage though. I got a nice wood stove in the igloo.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh no, you don't get it burning too hot.
Anthony, you gotta PM me that mod for the drive-through washing station. I definitely want that. I'm too lazy. I don't want to get out of my nice truck. I just want to pull in, drive through, and be good to go.
Has he found one? Was he?
He says there's a placeable drive-in washer for vehicles. Yeah, Anthony, PM that to me. I'll definitely check that out. Very cool. Alex, who's here with us in YouTube, he is going to be posting his first video on YouTube next Saturday. So good for you, Alex. Congratulations. Like I said, if you want, you can PM it to me in Facebook, Alex. I would love to check it out once you get your first video posted and give you some support in return.
Looks like I connected again right away on the first try. It must have been that wind gust.
Well, while this synchronizes, I'm gonna grab myself another beverage. I'll be right back.
Mine's empty too. I just don't want to disturb the little one.
You get back in okay?
Yeah, I'm in.
Alright, I'm going to swing around the other side where you are with your loader, and I'm going to drop it there. Are you in the loader? Where the hell are you?
I'm getting there. I just literally got in as you sat down with your beverage. We're getting to have too many vehicles here. It's getting hard to tab through it.
Let's just go to the map and click on your vehicle.
I've got a controller. That's so much work.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm stuck. So here, I'll get. Just dump it under my tires. It'll make. We'll find a way.
That's the second time tonight I've had to set you free.
You didn't even set me free there. I got wiggled loose before you hit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. I think you had to bail me out 3 times last night.
We had quite the night last night. If nothing else, we just need somebody else to join in, just so that we aren't pushing each other out all the time, and have somebody else helping push us out.
That's very true. Well, hopefully, like I said, anybody out on YouTube, if you want to join us, we're playing on the PC version of Farming Simulator 17. You can send me a message on Facebook. The link is in the description. If you're interested in joining us for our multiplayer games, we'd love to have you. We can use more help on the farm. We'll share all the mods that we're running, so you don't have to go hunt them out or search for them. So again, if anybody's interested in that, you can contact me via Facebook using the link in the description. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some more people that'll join us.
That's one thing Giants really failed on their multiplayer. They've got the button there to get you to download all the mods to get into the multiplayer, but it never ever connects to anything that's not on their little mod hub.
Exactly.
Just a major failure on their part.
Yes, it is. I will do that, Alex. I'll drop you a message, and you can share the video with me. And like I said, I would love to show you the support in return, because I appreciate you guys all hanging out with us tonight.
And anybody that's got Discord could join Discord right anytime if you wanted. Beats chat or beats typing if they got it. As long as they play by the rules, or you'll have to turf them enough to get out your banhand.
That's right. Hey, like I said, haven't had to do it I've only had to do it twice in the YouTube chat, but like I said, the rules are posted in the description. Play by the rules. We're just here to have fun. As long as you do that, you got nothing to worry about.
Don't talk about President Orange.
That's your first warning, so you're violating the rules in the description.
Oh, I don't. You know what? I don't really care. I don't pay any attention to it. He is what he is. Whether you like him or you hate him, he's there, right?
On my way with another truck.
Right on. You guys all laughed at us when we had Mayor Rob Ford running Toronto up here.
Nothing of the sort. I don't get involved, don't pay attention, and I don't discuss it.
And you know what? I'm just far enough out of there that it doesn't matter anyhow. I just got a laugh out of all the news reports that came out of it.
Right. I bet. It's like I said earlier, just here to game, have fun. Like I said,
That's right.
I don't care where anybody's from, what they believe in.
Nope, that's right.
We're just gamers, goofing off and having a good time. Alright, let's see if we can successfully navigate backing in here.
Close the YouTube chat. Put truck in reverse.
I have it running on a second monitor next to me. I don't have to.
Okay, shut second monitor off.
I need a checklist. When backing in, stop talking, shut YouTube chat off, proceed to back into destination.
Make it like a lawnmower, a riding lawnmower, where if you go to back up on any new riding lawnmowers and you don't push the button, it shuts the blades off.
That's very true.
Just idiot-proof backing up.
I don't use my cruise control jack because, like I said, I've only honestly been playing the game a few weeks now and still getting used to all of the controls, but personally I enjoy driving around, crashing into light posts, knocking down signs, running into stuff. And cruise control eliminates that. I can't crash when I'm on cruise control.
You can if you're at full speed. You just don't have to hold your button on or your finger on the throttle.
That's very true. Touche.
I crash lots, and I use cruise control almost all the time.
Yep. And the problem is too with the header that we have on our forage harvester, it being so large. By the time I get the cruise control set and it just right, the tipper's full. You know, it only takes 30 seconds to fill the tipper with the header that we're using. So I'm just like, yeah, why bother?
I like my job. Although, unfortunately, I think we get this bunk and the next bunk full. We'll be pretty much done. I'll never have to pack another bunk if we switch maps.
Yeah, that's very true. Hey, don't we have like 4 more down at the farm though?
I think there's 2 or 3, yeah. Oh, we could do them. Fill them up, too.
Yeah, we got those to fill up.
Really, we could empty a bunk out and just do the tip anywhere pile it. Make a big pile of silage, and we could refill the pits.
Very true. Have a good night,
We
Alex.
really want to go wild.
Yep. We could. Hey, have a good night, Alex. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully you have a good day at school tomorrow. The next stream, if it is not tomorrow, it will be Friday. Because again, I am in the process of building a new computer. And I'll be working on that tomorrow. So if I'm able to get that up and running, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, I will do a stream tomorrow if everything goes to plan. Worst case scenario, we will be back again streaming live on Friday. So again, as long as you hit that subscribe button, Alex, you'll get the notifications. Hit the little bell notification after you hit subscribe. And you'll get notified every time we're doing a live stream so that you can come and hang out with us. But again, appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy your night. Good luck at school tomorrow.
I hope Cattle and Crops has their pit walls figured out better, guys.
Whoa. American Airlines flight diverted from Rochester Airport.
Cool. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. But again, I'm not setting my expectations too high, especially because I'll be in the early alpha.
Oh, there'll be hiccups and glitches in that early alpha, I'm sure.
Yeah. Jack, I'll not be live streaming my PC build. But I did start it earlier tonight. And I have made a video. I will show all of the components that are being installed, as well as kind of my progress on building it. I just won't be doing it live.
Too much cussing for live TV.
That's very true. I was getting frustrated today hooking up cables and whatnot.
There's not big plugs on that stuff, is there? They're just little tiny stuff.
No, there is not. And then tomorrow's the nerve-wracking part. I've built a good handful of computers in my day, and I never worry about anything. I only worry about putting in the processor. That's the only thing that makes my hands shake a little bit. Because that's something you don't want to mess up. And I'm also a little nervous now because, too, this is the first PC build I've ever done where I'm putting a liquid/intercool on the processor itself. So I've never done that before. So I got the processor and that are making me a little bit jittery, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, you're a little better at computers than I am. Would it be something in this old thing that I'm going to fix up? Would it be worthwhile? Wouldn't probably be worthwhile to get a solid state hard drive for it, would it?
Well, it depends on how old your motherboard is and whether it has a solid state hard drive connector that you can use for it. Like
Well, that would change a lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like on the motherboard that I have the Asus Z170A gaming motherboard. And they're not like, you think of a standard SATA hard drive with the cable connection to it.
Yeah.
It's not like that. The solid state hard drives are literally pin connectors, and it plugs directly into the motherboard. I'll show it.
I would guess.
When I put together kind of the video I'm doing, I'll show that and call it out. But you can look at it on YouTube as well. But yeah, there's solid connections to the motherboard with no, it's not a standard, SATA hard drive with a cable.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm guessing mine won't have that. Like, it's a slimline case anyhow, so it's not going to have a lot of good features. I've got to run low profile stuff. Oh, it's just a headache trying to find what I need for it.
Yeah, I don't know what. When you get it pulled apart, just get the model number of the motherboard off of it, and you should be able to search. You should be able to search that model number. I forget the link. I'll send it to you. It might be like PCPartPicker.com or something of that nature, and you can search that, and you can literally enter the model number of the motherboard.
And it'll tell you all the compatible stuff.
Yeah, it'll give you back a list of compatible things, and you can see if there's any solid state hard drives that would work with it.
Yeah. That's the big one's the graphics card, and then from there I'm going to jam as much RAM as it'll hold in it, and then that might be as far as I go. I might just stop there and run it till it doesn't run anymore and build a good one. Build a supercomputer like you're building.
Yep. It's the way to go.
There's got to be a point. Go ahead.
That's what's nice about, that's what I like about the one I'm building now, is because, they make them now that they're so plug and play. 18 months from now, it's like I said, I'm putting in, just to start, I'm only dropping in 16 gig of RAM, but it runs at 3200 megahertz, so it's the top of the line RAM. It'll rip through anything.
Yeah.
But, a week from now, if I wanted to, I could change it to 32, and the motherboard I got will take up to 64. It'll take up to 64 gig of RAM, and it'll actually take it at the 36. I forget, it's like 3600 or 3688 megahertz. But, everything's so interchangeable, nowadays. It's the motherboard. It's when they make a major change on the motherboards is when they screw you over.
Yeah, like when they go from like DDR3 to DDR4 RAM and stuff like that.
Yep. You remember all the, way back in the day, all the good video cards, the standard slot on the motherboard was a PCI slot.
Oh, yeah.
And then they switched over and they said they started making all the video cards, and all the good video cards were an AGP slot. And you had to get a new motherboard that had an AGP slot. But, yeah, that's when they get you, is when they change those connectors is all.
Yeah, well, that's just it. And I've got this computer that I've got. It's an older computer, but I'm hoping to kind of do an econo, make it work kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it should meet all the specs. It'll meet all the specs for Farm Sim, and it looks like it'll meet all the specs for cattle and crops. And it'll meet a lot of other games for the time being, but it won't last 10 years or anything and still be upgradable. It'll be get me through a couple years.
Oh, absolutely will.
And I'm not expecting it to get me through a ton of time, but if I get a graphics card in it that can handle what I'm doing. I'm not expecting to be able to play on high graphics, but even if I can play on medium, I'm happy to start with.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing on the graphics side. Even too, like I said, if you got the model number off your motherboard, and
Yeah.
see if you can find even potentially a compatible uh, dedicated graphics card, because I'm assuming what you're using now, it's just using the integrated graphics card on the motherboard.
That's what's in this laptop. But this other computer that I'm fixing up, it's a slimline, and it's got integrated, but it does have a slot. It's a 1X connector,
But
but it still will take a graphics card. And I found one that's a 1 gig graphics card, so it's just nicely enough, but it'll do it.
no, yeah, that'll make a world of difference. I mean, going from integrated graphics to a dedicated video card, people don't realize it makes a big difference.
Between that and I think this laptop that I'm on's only got 2 gigs of RAM. That other computer comes stock with 3, so that's gonna help. And then I'm gonna upgrade it. It'll go up to 8. So eventually I'm gonna go up to 8. But for now, I'll probably leave it at 3 just because funding.
Yeah, no, that's like you said. It's like Johnny Cash wrote the song, one piece at a time.
That's right. And I'm not gonna get too wild about it. Just as I get a few bucks, I'll just upgrade. Like if it takes 8, I'll get a 4 gig card of RAM, and I'll upgrade one, and as needed, as I can.
Yeah, and I did the same thing. Like I didn't go all out on mine. Even what I'm building now, I only bought the solid state hard drive for now. You know, I want to just get it up and running, and and then at a later date, I'll add an additional hard drive for storage. But I got everything that I needed to get it up and running, but I didn't get all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of cool stuff, I was looking, you can get everything now. Everything has, the sides of the tower are clear, and everything inside can be LED lit. The fans can be LED lit, and they look great. They look cool. But at the same token, too, I'm like, well, I'm not building a gaming PC to have, cool, fancy lights on it. Mind you,
you're not going to drive it down the street and show it off.
They look cool as hell, but I was just like, yeah, no. It's like, some of the fans, you can buy a high-performance fan, that's just a standard black for $20. But then, if you want the one with LEDs on it, it's like $50. I'm like, yeah, no thanks. I'll just get a regular fan. I don't need any fancy colors.
Yeah, I used to laugh at all these guys driving their fancy show trucks around when I was trucking. And all that chrome and lights, it doesn't pay any different. Still pays you the same at the end of the day to do the load. And here you've got all this money invested. Same thing with a computer. It's still a computer.
Yeah, and like I said, it looks cool, but I didn't do any of that fancy stuff. I didn't realize.
Well, if you're budget.
I mean, I got the tower that I got. It says it's a mid-range tower, but it's not a mid-range tower if you ask me. The thing's a monster, and it's heavy as hell.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Because they ain't gonna be moving it around once it's set up.
No, you'll be just running extra wire to it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was almost kind of relieved that the more than half the parts got delayed and don't get here till tomorrow, because I was really, really frustrated with just the case, the motherboard, and the power supply, and all the cables to hook up to the motherboard from the case, the power and everything else. And by the time I got done with it, like you said, it was too much It would have been too much cursing for a live stream.
Yeah, but likely, I think you've probably got the worst of it done now, don't you? Like the RAM should just snap in nice.
Everything, like I said, the RAM just snaps in, the video card snaps in, solid state hard drive snaps in. All the fans are already in. All the cabling's already done.
So it'll just be the CPU, the cooling fan, any more of them.
Yeah, the CPU and the cooling fan is the only thing that I'm nervous about.
Well,
I'm not nervous about it. It's just, it's just the...
For all that a CPU is, it's an awful lot of money. You don't want to mess that up.
Exactly.
And then do you have to wire in the fans on the graphics card separately, or will they run direct off the port that you're plugging it in?
No, the graphics card I have, the 3 fans are built right in on the card.
Okay, I didn't know if you'd have an extra wire coming off just to feed power to the fans or anything. I've heard of them doing that with some.
I don't know if I will or not, but the case, the case I have alone has 4 fans on it.
Yeah.
I'll have a cooler fan on the CPU.
Yep.
Farming Simulator Player 2, thanks for the subscription. We appreciate it. Hashtag it up, Farming Simulator Player 2. So yeah, I'll have a, again, what did I say I have? I don't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 4 fans in the case. I'll have the intercool fan on the CPU. So there's 5 fans. And then the graphics card has 3 fans built right into it. So, yeah, this thing will be running 8 fans.
You're going to have to put it in a different room. It's going to sound like a jet engine trying to take off when all them fans kick in.
No, all the fans that I have and that I purchased, they run at 24 decibels. You'll barely hear it.
That's good. I've heard of people doing that, building a computer thinking they've done a great thing putting all these fans in, and they bought noisy fans.
Yeah, no, I've done that in the past, and I've had computers with loud fans on them. So yeah, I did purchase ones that were basically the quietest ones you can possibly buy are around between 20 and 24 decibels. So that's what I had. Anthony says the drive-through car wash truck vehicle mod does not work. So, good to know. We will not be trying that.
If he's got time to be testing mods like that, why is he not in here messing around with us?
That is an excellent question.
Wounded hand, my backside.
Hey Alex, welcome back. You got an extra 10 minutes. Don't stay up too long. You got to get a good night rest. School is important. Even though you may not think it is important, school is #1. So you got to get good night's sleep, eat a good breakfast, and pay attention in class.
Breakfast that I was missing?
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Oh, it is. My views differ from when I was young about why it's the most important meal, but
Anthony, you should at least, because you haven't been on in a while, and I did send you a link for a bunch of mods, at least see if you can see the game, or get in. Then again, you might not be able to. I think I may have set it up for 2 players only. But you should still be able to see it.
No, I think it's 3 tonight.
Is it 3?
Yeah, you should be able to see it as full. I think it said 3 tonight. Last night it was 2-player.
But yeah, Anthony, you should see if you can at least get in, or if it gives you a mod error, and then we'd have to link up to know which ones you don't have. Straight A's is a good thing, Alex. Keep that up. Education, 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 my friend. While playing games is fun, and we all love to do it, and we would all love to do it all day, every day, or at least I know I would. Go to school, get your education, and hey, you never know. Depending on what you want to do, you know, you could become a game developer. I always wanted to do that, but never did. But you can't do it. Can't do it without school. So don't hang out here too long with us. If your parents are telling you it's bedtime, make sure you listen to them.
Starting to feel like it's my bedtime.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close. It's getting pretty close for me. Oh wow, it's already 10:30. I'm gonna bring up. Yeah, I'm gonna bring up one more truckload, and I'm gonna shut down James, and we'll link up. I'll link up with you for sure tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a live stream, but if not, we'll be back once we get the new computer built and up and running. So I'm gonna load another truck up for you, James. Bring it down to the pit, and then let's wrap this up.
Sounds good. You might need a little live stream at the end of the night just to wind down the computer running or not.
That's very true.
You might just need to just take a little step away for a minute or two.
I know, I should tell my boss I need Friday off of work if I get it up and running tomorrow, because I'm not going to want to do anything on Friday except mess around with it.
Yeah. My boss has gone ice fishing. He's away for a couple days, so I'm my own boss again.
Gotta love that.
That's what I told my lead hand anyway. I don't listen to him too much. My boss kind of knows that I know what I'm doing in a day.
Yeah, donuts. We'll have to link up in the next day or two to see why it's not showing up. It should, again, unless. Well, it should still show up for him, James, even if he doesn't have the mods, wouldn't it?
It should always show up, yeah.
Yeah, it should always show up. It'll just give you the notification if you try and join that you don't have the mods. So I'm not sure why it's not showing up. But either way, again,
unless it's just because he's over in Europe, maybe it doesn't show up as easily. Maybe it takes him a couple tries sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. But either way, I appreciate all of you stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. Again, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stick around. We got lots of fun stuff coming up over the next month. I'm going to dump this truck up in the pit, and we will be wrapping up this live stream. April the giraffe has still not had her baby, just for inquiring minds. If anybody out there wants to know.
I told you.
Yes, I know, right? I just, like I said, I wonder what the Las Vegas odds are on this. We should actually look at those and see if there are any.
There could be some serious money to be made.
There sure could. That's a given. It's Las Vegas. Always money to be made and money to be lost. So again, guys, appreciate you all hanging out with us tonight. I really do. I thank you for all of the support. James, thanks for helping me out and working the pit tonight. Until next time, I am Scuba. For James the Wild Card,